sun went down like a heavy secret, leaving the world in a wash of gray. I'm sitting out on the cold stone steps, watching the color drain away. Then he climbs over the jagged pines, a circle of ice in a velvet sky, spilling a bottle of sapphire ink, asking the shadows the reason why. It's a beautiful kind of miserable late diamond shine on a rusted heart, the kind of glow that makes you feel like you're falling slowly apart. Under the blue moonlight, I'm turning to stone. Everything's pretty, but I'm still alone. It's a frozen fire, it's a silent scream, the lonely side of a beautiful dream. No warmth in the shimmer, no heat in the glow, just the coldest light that I'll ever know, wrapped in the blue moonlight. The garden is silver, the roses are black, the night is a road that won't take me back. I reach for a beam, but it slips through my fist like a lover's ghost or a morning mist. I'm wearing this sadness like a silk-lined coat, while the moon is a buoy that refuses to float, just hanging there steady, indifferent and high, a puncture wound in the side of the sky. They say the moon is just a mirror reflecting a light that it doesn't own. Maybe that's why I feel so familiar, with a hollow heart and a hollow throne. I'm just a reflection of someone who's gone, waiting for a light that won't come on. Under the blue moonlight, I'm turning to stone. Everything's pretty, but I'm still alone. It's a frozen fire, it's a silent scream, the lonely side of a beautiful dream. No warmth in the shimmer, no heat in the glow, just the coldest light that I'll ever know, wrapped in the blue moonlight. Pale blue, cold blue. The stars are just holes in the roof of the world, and I'm just a girl under the blue. The cursor blinks, a steady heart in gray. I'm watching for the typing sign to stay, but the screen goes dark, reflecting back my face. Just a ghost inhabiting this hollow space. I scroll through years of us in pixel form, before the static replaced the quiet warmth. It's a digital distance 1,000 miles of wire, feeding the ghost of a dying fire. I'm touching the glass where your smile used to be, but you're just a signal that won't reach me. We're high definition, but we're fading now, lost in the data, drowning in the doubt. Your red receipt is a cold and silent blade, just a timestamp of the moment that we frayed. I see you're active now, but not for us, turning all our gold to binary rust. I wanna reach through the silicone and glare to see if there's a heartbeat actually there. Delete the thread, but the memory's cached, 1,000,000 fragments of a future trashed. There's no undo for the way we broke, just a cloud of data and a heart in smoke. It's a digital distance, 1,000 miles of wire, feeding the ghost of a dying fire. I'm touching the glass where your smile used to be, but you're just a signal that won't reach me. Signal lost, connection failed. I'm still here, but the screen is veiled. Locked up. The mirror doesn't show the half of it. The skin is smooth, the clothes they fit, but there's a heavy weather in my chest, a phantom weight that never lets me rest. I'm walking steady, but I'm dragging chains of all the almost and the could have beens and pains. You can't put ice on a memory, you can't stitch up a ghost. The wounds you cannot see are the ones that hurt the most. I've got bruises on my soul, deep indigo and blue, marks from the battles that I never told to you. They don't bleed red, they just ache in the dark. Every little lie left a permanent mark. Yeah, the world sees a fighter standing tall and whole, but I'm just a collection of bruises on my soul. It was a quiet word, a door left wide that let the winter settle deep inside. It wasn't a crash, just a slow cold erosion, a lifetime of silence, a muffled explosion. Now I'm selective with the hands I hold, 'cause the spirit gets tender when the heart's been rolled. Time don't heal, it just hides the seam between the nightmare and the waking dream. I've been pressed down, I've been pushed thin until the hurt became my second skin. I've got bruises on paid the price of the love and the mistakes I made. Just bruises, beautiful broken bruises. I'm standing where the pavement ends and the salt air starts to bite, searching for a lighthouse or a flicker in the night. I used to know the way home by the rhythm of your breath, but now the silence is a wilderness, a slow and steady death. I pull the brass out of my pocket, heavy and so cold, watching as the needle spins, refusing to be bold. The stars are tangled in the clouds, the moon has turned its back, and every step I'm taking feels like wandering off the track. I've got a broken compass and a heart that's lost the wind, trying to find the us again, back where we first began. But the needle's just a silver blur, it's dancing in a line between the ghost of your direction and this hollow chest of mine. How do I find my way to shore when the shore has moved away? I'm a broken compass, drifting in the gray. They say that north is constant, a fixed and certain thing, but my north was a phone call and it's never gonna ring. I'm walking circles in the tall grass, treading down the soul of a man who had a destination, a man who felt whole. Now the map is just a memory of a land we used to own before the borders shifted and I ended up alone. Is it left, is it right, is there any light in sight? I'd follow any signal, I'd walk through any fire, but I'm spinning in the wreckage of a burned out desire. Trying to find the us again, back where we first began. But the needle's just a silver blur, it's dancing in a line between the ghost of your direction and this hollow chest of mine. Just spinning, nowhere to go. The needle's shaking, to catch the light and make it look the way it should. But the yellow in the kitchen has turned a sickly pale, and the blue across the bedroom is a thin and worn veil. I bought a gallon of Begin Again to cover up the walls, but the memory is a pigment that refuses to dissolve. It's not the darkness that I fear, or the absence of the sun. It's this muted, dusty middle ground now that we are done. It's the color of goodbye, a shade I've never seen, somewhere between the could have been and the space that's in between. It's the gray of morning ashes, it's the lavender of bruised, it's the tint of every promise that you never even used. Wash the brushes in the sink, watch the water running dry. Everything is tinted in the color of goodbye. Your favorite shirt is sitting there, a splash of sunset red, but it looks like a surrender on the corner of the bed. I see you in the sepia of the photos on the floor, and the silver of the key that doesn't open up the door. The world is losing saturation, bleeding out of sight like a photograph left sitting in the harshness of the light. Give me neon, give me fire, give me something deep and gold, anything but this reflection, turning bitter, turning cold. But the palette's been restricted to the ghost of your design, and I'm running out of primary to keep your hand in mine. It's the color of goodbye, a shade I've never seen, somewhere between the could have been and the space that's in between. It's the gray of morning ashes, it's the lavender of bruised, it's the tint of every promise that you never even used. Just a wash of gray fading into white. I'm losing all the edges in the middle of the night. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. The floor is covered in a paper snow, words I couldn't say and things you'll never know. I spent an hour choosing every line, trying to make the crooked parts of us look fine. But the ink started running like a worried night, leaving all the truth and the whys behind. My hands were shaking when I gripped the urge, tearing through the middle of a sacred pledge. One pull for the ember, one pull for the fear. Now the carpet's white with the ghost of a year. I'm holding on to scraps of a letter I'll never send, picking up the pieces where I thought the world would end. Half a dial in a jagged piece, a sorry torn in two, just a pile of confetti that used to be me and you. The more I tear the paper, the louder the silence gets. I'm just drowning in a sea of alphabet regrets. I found a fragment near the corner of the bed. It says forever, but the ever has been bled. Another priest is drifting by the open door, saying I was wrong, face down on the floor. I try to fit the edges like a puzzle made of glass, but the jagged lines won't let the heartache pass. If I burn them, does the feeling go up in the smoke? If I sweep them away, am I finally broke? I'm kneeling in the wreckage of a folded up heart, wondering how a page can just fall apart. I'm holding on to scraps of the letter I'll never send, picking up the pieces where I thought the world would end. Half a dial in a jacket, please, a sign torn in two, just a pile of confetti that used to be me and you. Just paper, just ink, just a million ways to watch a promise sink. Scraps, only scraps. The phone is a fossil on the bedside table. I'm checking the bars and I'm checking the cable. I've memorized the cracks in the ceiling above, that I wait for a signal from a ghost of a love. I keep the ringer on high, loud enough to burn, waiting for a page of the story to turn. The sun went down and the shadows go tall. I'm a prisoner of hope, backed against the wall. I'm staring at a screen that's as black as a stone, in a house that's forgotten the sound of a tone. And I'm waiting for a call that won't ever call, beating on my heart like a hollowed-out drum. Second the time that I check it again, counting the seconds like they're oxygen. I'm holding my breath till my face turns blue. For I know you're on the the silence is screaming, and the message is numb. I'm just waiting for a call that won't come. Maybe your battery died in the dark. Maybe you're driving and can't find a place to park. I'm building these excuses like a wall out of breath, to hide from the truth that's making me sick. The active light flickers and it fades away. You're talking to the world, but you've got nothing to say to me.
Should I call you? Should I break? How much more of this maybe can I take? My thumb is hovering over your name, but I know if I press it, it won't be the same. I'm addicted to the ring. I'm a junkie for the chime, just wasting my life on your borrowed time. I'm waiting for a call that won't ever come, beating on my heart like a hollowed out drum. Taking the time, then I take it again, counting the seconds like they're oxygen. But the silence is screaming, and the message is numb. I'm just waiting for a call that won't come. Still quiet, 4 a.m. A riot of silence. I'm putting it face down. Now I'm letting the battery die tonight to the call that won't come.
The floorboards still remember the weight of your feet, and the kitchen still smells like the bitter and sweet. We picked out the paint for the walls and the halls on the rainfall, we called it. Now I watch the rain fall. I'm walking through rooms that were meant to be filled with the echoes of lives that we never got to build. The blue can turn yellow, the ink is gone dry. I'm living in a hello that turns a goodbye. Every nail that I drove, I drove it for you. Now the wind's blowing in and the sky's looking through. In the house leakers, the lights are all blown. I'm sitting in the parlor entirely alone. We framed up the future with a promise and a prayer, but there's nothing but dust and the cold winter air. The roof is still steady, but the foundation's killed. I'm haunted by the ghost of the house we built. There's a mark on the doorframe where we measured the years. Now it's hidden by shadows and dampened by tears. I haven't moved the chair where you sat by the fire. It's a monument now to a broken desire. I try to keep it clean, try to sweep out the past, but a home made of maybe was never gonna last. Do I burn it all down just to feel the heat? Do I sell off the scraps and a ghost on the street? It's too big for one and it's too small for two. It's just the hollowed out shell of a me and a you. Nothing but dust and the cold winter air. Windows are rattling, the garden's gone wild. It's just a pile of bricks where we once stood and smiled. I'm leading a tree under the net. I can't live here anymore. The sky outside is perfect, a mocking shade of gold. But the hallway is a river, and the kitchen's turning cold. I don't need to check the window, I don't need to check the roof. The storm didn't come from clouds, it came from the bitter truth. I'm sitting at the table where we used to drink our tea, watching puddles form around the ghost of you and me. There's no use in a bucket, there's no use in a drain when the ceiling starts to leak from the pressure on my brain. Every word we left unspoken is a drop that's falling fast. The forecast says it's over, but the weather's gonna last. So there's a rain inside the house, and it's soaking through the floor. It's pulling in the places where you don't live anymore. Shivering in the parlor, I'm drowning in the hall, watching all the pictures start to slide right off the wall. The sun can shine forever, but I'm still losing count of the rain inside the house that I can't seem to surmount. The sofa's getting heavy, the carpet's turning gray. I'm watching all our memories just slowly wash away. I try to strike a match, but the sulfur's much too damp. There's a silver mist of sadness hanging around the lamp. I used to think these walls could keep the winter on the streets, but the storm followed you out, and it's hidden me in sheets and thunder in the closet, lightning in the stairs. I'm treading water in a room of empty chairs. I'd open up the door, I'd run out to the yard, but leaving this disaster is just getting way too hard. There's rain inside the house, and it's soaking through the floor. It's pooling in the places where you don't live anymore. Shivering in the parlor, I'm drowning in the hall, watching all the pictures start to slide right off the wall. Drip, drip, it's coming down. In the bedroom, in the light, I'm just sleeping in the rain inside my house tonight. I'm leafing through the pages, little book we never read, trying to find a place to lay the things we never said. I went to flip the chapter just to see how it would end, but the edge of every memory is starting to descend. It didn't take a thunderbolt, it didn't take a knife, just a sudden silent sliver through the fabric of my life. It's a microscopic tragedy, fence to a lie. I tell myself I'm healing, I tell myself I'm fine, but then someone speaks in passing, or I see it on a screen, and the air begins to burn, and the spaces in between. There's a paper cut stinging on my skin, a tiny little opening that lets the winter in. It's shallow and it's hidden, but it's sharp enough to bleed. A sudden, stinging reminder of everything I need. I try to keep my hands still, I try to play it sharp, but the world is just a surface for your name. My paper cut. Washing up the dishes, and the soul begins to find the place where you were severed from the edges of my mind. It's such a quiet injury, it doesn't leave a scar, but it's there when I am driving, or I'm reaching for the car. Just two syllables of sorrow, just a whisper in the dark. It hits me like a needle and leaves a glowing spark. Don't say it, don't write it, don't let the air It's got a way of making everything